Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the Colorado Avalanche versus Detroit Red Wings game. I would love to see them return to their dominating selves before the Olympic break. And why not start tonight against Detroit? Before the game, we get news that Nichas is out day to day with a lower body injury. I assume it came when he laid that hit and went straight to the bench. Starting in net for Detroit is Gibson, and in net for Colorado is Wedgwood. The Avs don't get off to a very good start as they give up two grade A chances right off the bat. The first one is a backdoor pass to Kane, but it hops over his stick. Next, DeBrincat would get a 2-on-1, but he would shoot it high and wide. The Avs' fourth line responds with their own two chances. Bardakov has a tip that just goes wide, and Brindley almost slammed home a rebound. A minute later, there's a puck battle on the Red Wings' blue line. The puck pops out to McKinnon. He sees Brent Burns flying into the zone and feeds him. Burns zips it right by Gibson's ear for the first goal of the game. That Burns goal puts him in 7th place for goals by a defenseman all time. He would end up passing Bobby Orr. Right after that, Manson has a battle with Kopp and ends up taking a penalty. The Avs don't let the Red Wings do much on that power play. As soon as that power play ended, the Avs went and played in Detroit's zone. McKinnon dances two Red Wings at the blue line, turns and fires a shot posting in from the point. Nichushkin had a perfect screen on that, and Gibson never saw that puck. And it finally looks like McKinnon woke up. Shortly after that, Kelly rings a one-timer off the post. 5 minutes later, Kelly ends up turning the puck over to Comfort and takes a tripping penalty instantly. Looking at it closer, it looks like Comfort steps on his stick, but it's still a penalty. Detroit gets a few looks on that power play, but Blackwood is able to hold them off. The Avs are getting outshot 8-11, but they have the 2-goal lead. About a minute and a half into the second period, Nelson takes a hit behind Detroit's net. After he laid his hit, DeBrincat forgot that Nelson was there. The puck ends up on Nelson's stick behind the net again, he feeds it out to Colton, and now it's 3-0. Right after that, Gustafsson would step in front of Kelly's stride and take an interference penalty. Nelson has a backdoor rebound chance, but Comfort gets a stick on it and saves the goal. As the penalty expires, Gustafsson gets a 2-on-1, but they can't beat Blackwood. With about 12.5 minutes left in the second period, Taylor McCarr turns the puck over to Larkin behind the net. Larkin throws it out front to Kasper, and he's friendly enough not to score. 5 minutes later, Detroit would turn the puck over to Lehkonen. Lehkonen is able to convince both defenders that he is shooting. As both defenders collapse on Lehkonen, he feeds it over to wide open McKinnon, and he fires it home. Gibson never stood a chance on that shot. It's 4-0, and that's goal number 40 for McKinnon. 4 minutes later, Comfort turns the puck over and trips Kelly instantly. Looking at this play, Kelly also stepped on Comfort's stick. Such a weird coincidence. On that power play, McKinnon has a wide open net, but he fires it wide. With 7 seconds left, Nelson gets called for high sticking. Unfortunately for Detroit, Comfort decided that he was going to punch Nelson, and now both of them are headed to the box. Not a smart play by Comfort, but hey, he's an ex-Av, so he might have just been helping us. The Avs power play is still struggling, but it looks a little bit better than last game, so I guess there's some positive. Detroit has a goaltender switch for the third period as Talbot comes in. A minute later, there's a point-blank chance for Detroit, but Blackwood robs him. And then another minute later, Kelly gets a similar point-blank chance. He's able to make a move, but his first shot goes off the post. He collects his rebound and pots the second one. With about 8 minutes left in the game, Kasper gets another great chance. Blackwood is sprawled out on his stomach. Kasper was friendly enough not to lift it over him, and he gets the save. After that, the Avs limit Detroit's chances for the third period and close this one out 5-0. Great game from Blackwood. He faced 28 shots and shut every single one of them down. It was also nice seeing that McKinnon has returned to himself, and in turn, the rest of the Avs fell in line tonight. This wasn't a great road trip, but it finished off strong. Next game is a rematch against the Detroit Red Wings, but this time it's in Denver on Monday. See you then.